On.
Hi, Jago.
Okay, talk to you in a bit.
Sige.
Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. Ilocos Sur has been hit hard by Egay, with several areas still submerged in flood. Let's get an update on this. Mon Gualvez is on the line reporting live from Vigan, Ilocos Sur. Mon, how's the situation there?
Jago, we're still experiencing some intermittent rainfall with gusts of wind here in most parts of Ilocos Sur. At times, it's even zero visibility when you hit the roads. It's considerably less than the previous day, so flooding is now subsiding. But still, some residents still chose to stay in evacuation centers. More than 40 of these families stay at the Provincial Farmers Livelihood Development Center. Some were not able to bring anything with them and were totally dependent on donations for now. Farms have turned into swamps. Huge waves are still crashing against shorelines. 3 major rivers are said to have overflown during the onslaught of Typhoon Egay, namely the Abra River, Santa Maria Silay River, and Amburayan River. And whenever rain subside, they leave behind twigs and other debris. But the situation at Amburayan River in Tagudin Town is different because some part of it got covered in mud and sand after the rains. This effectively isolated the barangays of Pudok East, Pudok West, Pakak, Lantag, and Baritao. Ilocos Sur PDRMC already reported 5 dead, and the extent of the damages prompted the provincial government to declare a state of calamity. At the moment, power, water, and communication signal are now going back in more than 20 towns and cities that experienced brownouts. Jago?
Thank you for that report, Mon. Stay safe there. We'll keep in touch. That was Mon Gualvez reporting live from Ilocos Sur. At least 26 people died after a boat capsized in Laguna de Bay off Binangonan, Rizal. The incident occurred at around 1 in the afternoon of July 27. Some 40 passengers survived. According to authorities, the boat was overloaded, not only with passengers, but also with various cargoes like rice and motorcycles. The captain also refused to comment on allegations that there were no life vests for his passengers. Despite this, the boat was reportedly able to set sail since there was allegedly no presence of the Coast Guard at the pier. The Coast Guard meanwhile said it's up to the captain to declare the passenger count and ensure the availability of all safety equipment. Search and rescue operations will continue today. All wind signals have been lifted as Egay exits the Philippine area of responsibility. But PAGASA is now monitoring another weather disturbance outside PAR. Tropical storm Kanun was last spotted some 1,300 kilometers east of eastern Visayas. It packs winds of up to 65 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 80 kph. Kanun is currently moving west-southwestward at 15 kph. It may enter PAR by tomorrow late evening or Sunday morning, and once it does, it will be named Falcon. Kanun is seen to continuously intensify and may become a typhoon tomorrow or early Sunday. Meanwhile, Egay continues to move north-northwestward towards China. The Weather Bureau reported that it no longer has any direct effect over the country, but it will continue to enhance the habagat, which may trigger rainfall over Luzon and Visayas. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. President Bongbong Marcos secures investment pledges from businesses in Malaysia. Malaysian dairy company Farm Fresh Berhad is set to invest $20 million to set up cattle breeding for milk production in the Philippines. The company is also looking to lease up to 400 hectares of land where 2,000 cows will be raised. Two locations are being considered in Batangas and Laguna. Farm Fresh hopes to start operations by 2028. Malaysian business leaders have also pledged $285 million worth of investments to the Philippines. One former agriculture official allays supply fears following India's ban on rice exports. Fermin Adriano told the chiefs that the Philippines has enough stock of rice, with imports mainly coming from Vietnam and Thailand. India has imposed a ban on its exports of non-basmati white rice in an effort to bring down local prices. The move has triggered panic buying in some countries, including the US, while experts fear that prices of the staple could shoot up.
Most of the Indian exports of rice really go to the poor African countries. Kasi the main source of our rice import is Vietnam, which is around 90%, and then Thailand. Should we be worried about it? Not to the point of panicking, but the thing is that there will certainly be pressure, upward pressure on the rice prices because it's a chain reaction.
Senator Amy Marcos expresses concerns on raising China's aggression before the United Nations. Senator Amy, who chairs the Committee on Foreign Relations, said the move may not be taken seriously. Senator Rizal filed a resolution urging the Foreign Affairs Department to raise China's alleged maritime harassment before the UN General Assembly. The 78th UN General Assembly will take place in New York in September.
I also worry that we may not generate the votes necessary. Ang laking kahiyan, pag natalo pa tayo sa General Assembly, sigurado ba tayo mananalo tayo dyan? Baka sa ASEAN lang, kulang na yung boto. Mas lalong malulusaw yung ating claim. Kung hindi, naku, Diyos ko, talagang kahihiyan yan.
Meanwhile, Senate President Mig Zubiri supports the resolution, saying, quote, "Hindi tayo papayag na tapakan ng kahit anong bansa." Senators Jinggoy Estrada and Raffy Tulfo also expressed support. But one of the more senior lawmakers, Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, said it may appear that we are singling out China when there are other claimants like Malaysia and Vietnam. Ontiveros noted, though, that the other claimants are not as aggressive as Beijing. The Senate will decide on Monday whether to adopt the resolution. But before that, there will be a closed-door meeting between senators, the DFA, armed forces, and other concerned agencies. And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.